Yes.
Is there a short version?
The shorter version.
Don't ask me for a short version. I don't know what a short version is.
Exactly.
So I gave him the money and that's it. I was sitting on that divan with Prof. Tracy, and I said, Prof, what are you going to do with this place when you get down? Oh, he said, my children are not coming. It's breaking my heart. I hope someday that they might change their mind and come. And I said, you know, if it would help you any, I'd be glad to pay you something less than the island's worth and give you life tenure and each of your children life tenure. He didn't say anything at that time. 8 years later, when we were building a cabin over there, how short do you want this? He motored over and he said, Edwin, can I see you over at the camp today? I said, I'll be over after lunch. And so I came over and we went out in the cow palace and sat on his bed. That proposition you talked about 8 years ago, is that still good? I said, oh yes, definitely. Well, what do you think you could offer me? Well, Barbara and I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. Now, did we have any bank that would lend us any? And I thought, I think I could steal $1,000. I think I could raise $1,000. That's good, he said. You have the deed made out in the way we talk. Send it to me for approval. Now, a month before Grandpa Cummings died, who was a 45-year missionary in Burma, India, he and I were buddies. Of the 49 grandchildren and great-grandchildren he had when he died, only one did he leave any money. To my grandson, Edwin Wallen of Greenville, I leave $1,000, hopefully to be used to buy some land on Wilson Pond for family use. A month before that, I had borrowed $1,000 and bought the island. So I got the island for nothing. I paid off the loan. I used to row him around these ponds, you know, and he and I were very close. He never mentioned Jesus Christ to me in all those years, but the words he said before a meal were so intense and so personal that that wasn't what led me to Christ, but that I look back and remember that particularly. Like, you know, thank God for the, you know, this is marvelous what you've done for, you know. He was a great guy. He and I were buddies. I drove him around the state of Maine when I was 15 years old in his Mafia car. Great big black thing. It was Franklin air-cooled motor. And oh man, I tell you, that was great. We went up and down the coast of Maine looking for a retirement home for he and his family, and finally found it at York Beach, the river up above York Beach. I wasn't sure he bought it or not. I went down alone there one time and I looked in the window and there was a bottle of bay rum on the dresser, which he used on his hair, incidentally. And so I knew it was his place.